Imagine two people. Both earn $80,000 a year. Both are the same age. Both work similar jobs. Fast forward 20 years. One has a net worth of over $1 million. The other is living paycheck to paycheck. What happened? Did one get lucky? Did one inherit money? Did one start a successful company? No. The difference came down to a simple rule that almost nobody learns in school. A rule that quietly determines whether your income creates wealth or disappears. I call it the three-bucket rule. And once you understand it, you'll never look at money the same way again. Let's start with bucket number one, the survival bucket. This is where most people's money goes. Housing, food, transportation, utilities, insurance, everything required to keep life moving. There's nothing wrong with spending money here. The problem begins when this bucket grows faster than your income. Think about it. You get a raise. You move into a bigger apartment. Buy a newer car. Upgrade your phone. Start ordering takeout more often. Before long, the raise disappears. Economists call this lifestyle inflation. Most people simply call it normal life. But it creates a dangerous cycle. The more your income grows, the more your expenses grow. And if your expenses rise at the same speed as your income, you'll never create meaningful wealth. Now, let's talk about bucket number two, the freedom bucket. This is the bucket that changes everything. The freedom bucket contains money that buys future options, savings, emergency funds, investments, retirement accounts, index funds, anything that increases your future financial flexibility. Here's the key idea. Every dollar that enters this bucket starts working for you. Instead of being spent once, it has the potential to grow. Imagine investing $500 every month. Not a fortune, not enough to impress anyone, but over decades, that money compounds. Your investments begin generating returns. Those returns generate their own returns. And eventually, the growth becomes larger than your contributions. This is the point where money starts working harder than you do. Most wealthy people aren't wealthy because they save every penny. They're wealthy because they consistently feed the freedom bucket. Even when nobody is watching, even when it feels slow, even when results aren't immediate. Now comes bucket number three, the status bucket. This bucket is sneaky because it feels rewarding. Luxury cars, designer brands, expensive gadgets, things purchased mainly to impress other people. Now, don't misunderstand. There's nothing wrong with enjoying your money. The problem happens when the status bucket becomes larger than the freedom bucket. That's when people start looking rich while becoming financially fragile. Think about social media. You see the vacations, the watches, the luxury cars, but you rarely see account balances. You rarely see debt. You rarely see financial stress. Many people are spending thousands every month to maintain an image they can't afford, and that image often delays wealth building by years, sometimes decades. This leads to a powerful question. When you receive your next paycheck, which bucket gets fed first? Most people automatically fund survival, then status. And if anything is left over, they invest. Wealthy people reverse the process. They handle necessities, then they fund freedom, and only after that do they spend on status. That single change can completely alter someone's financial future. Let's look at an example. Two friends each receive a $10,000 bonus. The first friend buys a luxury watch. The second friend invests the money. 10 years later, the watch is worth less than the purchase price. The investment may have doubled. One purchase created a temporary feeling. The other created a growing asset. Small decisions repeated over years produce massive differences. This is why wealth often appears boring. Most wealth-building actions don't look exciting. Automatic investments, budgeting, ignoring trends, living below your means, waiting. But boring actions repeated consistently create extraordinary results. And here's the secret nobody talks about. Financial freedom isn't really about money. It's about choices. The ability to leave a job you dislike. The ability to take time off. The ability to handle emergencies without panic. The ability to help your family. The ability to sleep peacefully at night. Money itself isn't the goal. Freedom is. And freedom comes from feeding the right bucket over and over again. So the next time money enters your life, ask yourself one question. Am I feeding survival? Am I feeding status? Or am I feeding freedom? Because your answer today may determine how your life looks 10 years from now. And the people who build lasting wealth understand one thing. Income matters. But where that income flows matters even more.